Hereby, I'm showing how Smart Hub can be used by various actors in the supply chain. In this use case, the supply chain has 5 actors. A farm feeding cattle. A factory processing meat. A transporter shipping the processed meat. A laboratory issuing test results and certificates for the meat. Finally, a food producer making food products with the meat. First, the producer can make a meat purchase order to all participating parties by a single action. Parties can provide their confirmations digitally on that order, indicating whether they can fulfill the milestone date. So, the producer doesn't have to communicate with each party one by one via phone calls or emails. By confirming it on the Smart Hub, each party can start preparing and planning their actions for the order. It will start with the farm registering its cattle on the Smart Hub with all relevant data such as veterinary activity dates and feeding information. It can be easily done by simple mobile app of the Smart Hub at the farm site. So, the farm supervisor can remotely monitor all the processes by their responsible actors and organize the farm data digitally on a single platform. All farm events can be received as notifications on the supervisor's mobile phone. Whereas in paper-based and manual registration processes, data conflicts and inefficiencies arise because of missing documents and a lack of real-time monitoring. Since the farm data is systematically registered on the Smart Hub, it will be easy for the farm user to attach important traceability information such as recent veterinary and feeding data into each cattle delivery. This will allow the meat processing factory to receive cattle with complete traceability data and prevent issues such as meat having undissolved medicines. The meat processing factory can integrate the Smart Hub's IoT sensors into its meat processing and delivery stages such as freezers, storage, and shipping containers or trucks. This will ensure complete cold chain monitoring for the buyer and prevent any food loss caused by gaps in monitoring. Such transparency will build trust between the meat factory and the buyer, which will create more value and stable demand for the meat product. Both the buyer and the meat factory can directly monitor its meat product's shipment in real time. Not just its location, but also the temperature, humidity, and sealing of the container. So, both parties don't need multiple calls to a transporter company or a driver asking about the shipment status. Using the Smart Hub, the transporter company can also efficiently manage multiple shipments and exchange shipping documents with multiple clients on the same platform. This will enable greater efficiency for the transporter company and avoid unnecessary shipment delays and disputes caused by complex paper-based information exchange. As a result, less risk for products with short shelf lives to be wasted during long logistics process. Same time, a laboratory can issue its test result and certificate for the meat product on a tamper-proof blockchain platform that can be securely shared with relevant parties. Next, the buyer, which is a food producer, receives the meat product with all its traceability data and certification documents through the Smart Hub. So, the food producer adds the meat product as a supply material in its inventory. Later, the food producer can add the meat product as an ingredient for the production by easily creating an asset form on the Smart Hub. With all these connected data, the food producer can easily track the ingredients of its product from all their suppliers. Not only suppliers, but also the recipients of the product can easily be tracked on the Smart Hub. This enables the food producer to track assets in 2 directions. Moreover, the Smart Hub can automatically organize all the user's documents in systematic order with relevant sources. For example, the user can track all the documents of its product or items by simple search here. It can show who submitted that document, when, and who saw or accepted it. Even, it can show what conversations have happened regarding that document by different parties. Since all documents are registered on the tamper-proof blockchain, the user can see their blockchain hashes as well. It will be very useful for any type of audit or backtracking of the document or files. Whereas in paper-based document archives, you have to organize all the documents and files in a proper folder manually whenever a new document or file is created. And some documents or files could be lost as well. But in the Smart Hub, all your documents and files will be managed in a tamper-proof blockchain platform in a systematic way. All these enable the food producer to quickly recall the products or identify risky suppliers in seconds with necessary evidence and documents when crises happen. Whereas in traditional processes, it takes days, and the food producer wastes large amounts of food products because of slow and inaccurate tracking tools. At the final stage of our use case, the producer can create a unique QR code and NFT on public blockchains with a few clicks. The NFT and the QR code will reveal the product story of how it is made and from where its ingredients are sourced. Additionally, the NFT can be integrated with tokenization for user incentives and community building campaigns. This will connect the producer and the consumer in an engaging way that never existed before. All these actions of multiple parties can be done on a single platform through a simple user experience. Moreover, all users also can integrate their in-house systems with the Smart Hub via API to exchange data. Finally, all these are on a mobile app as well. Smart Hub, the connected ecosystem for digital collaboration.